Alright, I'm standing outside my roommate's new shop. It's called the Knitting Kitten, and she should be opening in a couple weeks. And I'm standing here at 108 Calmia. I'll pan around. This is downtown Escondido. And the Knitting Kitten will be at the corner of Grand and Calmia. And got a wine bar across the street called Vin's. And as soon as I get done with this cigarette, I'll take you on a tour of the place. I'm in the midst of painting right now, and there'll be some new neighbors coming in here on the other side of the building. And just give you an idea of what this place used to be. This is an old gas station from the 1930s or the 1940s. Old service station, I believe. This is the, I want to say probably one of the bays, is what this used to be. And if you pan around here, you can see where the pump, one or two pumps used to be. And then you got the bathroom that I'll zoom in on. That's that right there. And then you got the Knitting Kitten. And then on the other side, we got Hawaiian shop. It's called the Wave Shop, and it's just Hawaiian wear. And then on the other side of that, there's a copy place. Alright, I'm inside the shop right now. Just give you an idea of what I've been doing the past couple hours. All this place used to be white, like these shells. And now, as you can see, it's yellow. It's kind of dark in here because there isn't any light. This is the last wall that I got to work on. And this is the first coat. I'll probably come back on Tuesday and put in another coat and touch up some of the corners and stuff like that. And then you got the stock room. All these benches are coming out, and this sink is coming out, and this says all going to be storage and stuff like that. As you can see, there's a step up on the other side of this fake wall here. Used to go into where the bays were. That's pretty much it. Again, this is the wall that I'm working on. This is the white. And that pan out a little bit. You can see where the yellow is. So I'm going to get done so I can get the hell out of here. I'm going to come back again on Tuesday. Alright, got my work cut out for me a little bit today. Really not a whole lot to do. Today's Friday, and Tuesday I came in and I put a second coat of paint on. Looks pretty good. There's certain spots. If I zoom in, you can see where, I'm not sure what that is, if that's water damage or what the hell that is, but it's got two coats of paint on it. I might try and cover that up a little bit more today. Still got some corners to do. Not right there, just this corner all the way down. That's no big deal. Tuesday I came in and took these shelves out. Painted all this. I'm going to put a second coat on in a little bit. And this white trim is going to get painted the same color as this trim. I think molding is going to go up here. Tuesday I mudded all this as best I could, and it's not working out too good. I'm not able to hand sand it. I'm going to need a belt sander or something. So if you guys ever do a little mudding, just keep in mind that you're probably going to need a belt sander. Don't do it by hand because it's a bitch. These right here are probably going to get mudded, this corner and this corner. And then I'll have to sand that down and repaint it. That's not a big deal. Again, this corner has got to get painted. A little bit in here. It's got to get painted. A little bit in here has got to get painted. Got to touch up some spots over here, which is no big deal. And then I have all this in here to do. This is all going to get painted yellow. They took out the benches and they took out that step that was here. And this sink is coming out and the smaller sink is going in. So, that's what I got on the agenda today. So I better get started. Alright, this is what I got done today. Put a couple coats of paint on this. In here. Looks like shit in here, but I really don't give a flying fuck. Got a little bit more of this wall to do once I take this sink out. And couldn't do anything about that, so fuck it. Get a little bit around here. Finish this. Finish the corners. Put a couple coats of paint on this. This was a bitch because it's kind of an off-white and it was already white. But did my best that I could do. So I put a couple coats of paint on that. And that's about it. I finished the door. And earlier today, this bitch that's in the corner was out here earlier ranting and raving. And she left for a little while, and then she came back a little while ago. So I've been listening to her scream. I could hear her in the fucking other room. See if we can get some good fucking funny YouTube footage for this. Let's see. There she is right on the corner there. This bitch is fucking nuts. I really don't give a fuck if she sees me taping her or not. She comes over here, I'll fucking beat her with a fucking paint bucket. Alright, I'm here doing the last of my mudding. This is what it looks like right now. Big gap. When they put the ceiling in, they didn't run it flush with this beam here. So I'm in the midst of mudding, and this is what it looks like right now. It's a fresh coat of mud. And basically, because there's nothing up above here, it's basically open space into the attic. This has a little bit, but the others didn't. It swallows a lot of this mud. It can't be too thick, and it can't be too thin. If it's too thin, when I sand it, it'll crack, just like this. This is all done, and it looks like shit, but it looks a lot better than what it did look like. But you can see a crack right there where I was sanding, and again it was too thin. This is basically what it looked like beforehand, before I painted it. Now I'll back up a little bit so you can see the difference. That's what it looked like before, and it's got cover-up paint on it. And then I did this crack right here. That looked basically the same, and you can see where there's a little bit of a crack right here. I'm hoping to just repaint that and be done with it. And again, that's where the sander broke the mud off. So it's kind of a work in progress. I did all this last night. This is all unfinished. All this in here is all unfinished. It's got a set for a couple of days, and then it'll be good where I can sand it and repaint it. But it's not going to be a professional job because I am not a professional, and this looked like shit beforehand. You know, these two cracks right here and here, and the one on the other side and this one all look like this. So alright, carpet's coming in today, so this floor will not look like this anymore. We are done with the construction. I just got done cleaning the windows. They still need to be re-scraped, which is no big deal. And I have that door to do. And the sink is gone. That used to be here.
Yeah.
That got taken out last night. So they got a little bit more space in their storeroom.
Okay.
But other than that, it's done. All my work is done.
So I got time to go get breakfast then. Okay, so you'll be here between 11:30 and 12, or that's the first job?
And that's it.
Perfect.
Alright, here's what the carpet looks like.
Uh-huh.
Looks really nice in here.
They gave us a runner for in here too.
Yeah. And I don't want to walk on this carpet because my shoes are be tracking in shit. Till the store owner buys me a new pair of shoes, I'm screwed. But that's what it looks like. Looks really nice. Carpet is from Sid's Carpet Barn. Small little shout out to them. Did a really nice job. Thanks, Sid. And that's what it looks like.
I love the color.
I can see your footprints.
Yeah.
Alright, this is the wallpaper that I just started. And that's what it looks like. Just give you an idea of what it's going to look like. I haven't done any of this around here. Still trying to figure out the logistics of that. I want to get something to eat right now. Trying to figure out, because I got orange peel walls right here and it's not sticking to it very good. We might have to use the adhesive on it. So that's where I'm at, doing the wallpaper. And eventually we'll start using these grids. We got to put these on the wall.
Hold on.
That might happen tomorrow though. Okay, this is what we got done yesterday. Got some pegboard on the wall, or some grid wall up on the wall. Today we went to Home Depot and got some pegboard. Gonna do this Jimmy Hoffa wall, this fake wall that we put up. And hold on before you put that on there, George.
He wants to write Jimmy Hoffa.
I'm gonna write on that. And we're gonna test out some stuff to see if we can get wallpaper up above the windows there and all the way around. Got some adhesive, some spray adhesive. because of the texture of the wall. But so far so good. As you can see, we got the carpet in, got a vacuum.